This is the first chapter of our presentation, focusing on part 1 of the story Animal Farm. We'll dive into the key themes and ideas introduced at the beginning, setting the stage for everything that follows. It's important to keep in mind the context and the characters as we explore the narrative. Let's get started with an overview of this section to understand its foundation. Mr. Jones is the owner of Manor Farm, but he doesn't take good care of the animals. Instead of looking after them properly, he spends most of his time drinking and reading the newspaper. Because of this neglect, the animals don't get the food and care they need. This sets the stage for why the animals might want to take matters into their own hands. Old Major represents key figures like Karl Marx and Vladimir Lenin, who were the pioneers of communist ideas. Much like Marx and Lenin, Old Major shares a powerful vision of freedom and equality with the animals. He calls them together to inspire them with this dream, even though he doesn't live to see it come true himself. His role is crucial because he plants the seed of rebellion and change that motivates the animals to take action. This connection helps us understand the ideological roots behind the story's events. The first to arrive at the Major's meeting were the 3 dogs, Bluebell, Jessie, and Pincher. They showed up before anyone else. Following them were the pigs. This sequence of arrivals is quite telling. It suggests a clear power dynamic where the pigs take on the role of leaders, and the dogs act as their allies. The dogs provide protection and support, essentially serving as a source of safety for the pigs. This arrangement highlights the pigs' leadership status and the dogs' allies' role in maintaining that leadership. Before the rebellion, the animals' lives were truly harsh and bleak. They endured misery every day, working tirelessly with barely enough food to sustain them. Their labor drained them completely, and when they could no longer be useful, they faced brutal slaughter. They had no understanding of what real happiness meant, trapped in a cycle of suffering and slavery. This grim existence set the stage for their strong desire for change. According to Old Major, the reason behind the animals' miserable lives is man. Man consumes without producing anything in return. He neither gives milk nor lays eggs, so he contributes no nourishment to the animals. Additionally, man is too weak to do the physical work that animals can, like pulling the plow or running fast to catch rabbits. Despite this, he considers himself the lord of all animals, making them work hard and only giving them the bare minimum they need to survive. This idea highlights how man exploits animals for his own benefit while offering nothing valuable back. Here, we see the core of Old Major's message. He suggests that the root of their problems lies with man and the tyranny humans impose on animals. His solution is straightforward yet powerful: to eliminate human control entirely. This calls for a rebellion, a complete overthrow of human dominance. The message is clear. Freedom can only be achieved by rising up against oppression and taking back control. This idea of rebellion forms the foundation for the actions that follow. Now let's focus on Old Major's last speech. This speech is pivotal because it lays the foundation for the entire movement that follows. Old Major emphasizes the injustices faced by the animals, highlighting their hard work and suffering under human rule. He calls for unity among all animals, urging them to rise up and reclaim their freedom. The key message is about revolution and the hope for a better future where animals can live free and equal. Remember, this speech inspires the core ideals that drive the story forward, so keeping these points in mind will help us understand the motivations behind the animals' actions.